Howdy y'all, Tyler Suter here, and I just got back from the Lone Star State of Texas with my cousin, the Road Runner 556. So, you know what that means? It's time for my trip report. So, let's get on it, shall we? So, basically, it's been 5 years since I went back to Texas, since after the whole COVID-19 pandemic started in 2020. Well, originally it was 2019, but it was in the other part of the world. But then in 2020 it came. So it was great to come back, and I haven't been back to Texas in like 5 years since after the pandemic. So let's get started. So first off, my Aunt Tammy wasn't there for a couple of days because she was working as a district commissioner at Camp Strake. It's a little Boy Scout camp that's outside of Houston, like an hour drive. So basically, I want to talk about the restaurants I have went and ate at Texas first. So let's get to it. So let me pull up on my little device here of the places I ate in Texas. So one of the first places I ate in Texas was Brothers Pizza. I always go there first. Every time I come to see my Aunt Tammy, Uncle Chris, and Christian, they have amazingly great pizza. And then we went to the Mason Jar Cafe that's in Cold Springs, Texas. That's where the Boy Scout camp is at Cold Springs, nearby Huntsville. I even got a chance to go to Huntsville to see the statue of Sam Houston. And then after that, we went to PJ's. PJ's is a little restaurant at, I don't remember what it was, but if you just look it up, you'll find it on there. It's called PJ's. And then we went to Freddy's. We went to Freddy's for lunch. I haven't been to Freddy's in like 5 years. The last time I went to Freddy's was in 2017. So 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yes, 5 years. And then the next day, we went over to Buc-ee's. That's right. We went to Buc-ee's. I had some of their fresh brisket that was cut on the board. I even got a chance to see Buc-ee himself. Yes. It was on Saturday he was there, and I got my picture taken with him. Or a selfie. You know me, I love my mascots and I love my furries. They're the best. And then, the next day, we went to Denny's for breakfast. I had me the strawberry crepes because the Olympics are coming to Paris, France. Oui, oui. And then the next morning after that, we had Shipley's Donuts. It's a little donut restaurant that's similar to the other donut restaurant I went to, because the other donut restaurant was closed because they were on vacation. So, and then, excuse me. And then we went to Pizza Zone for dinner, which was really great. I haven't been to Pizza Zone since like 2019, 5 years ago. And then we ate at Six Flags Hurricane Harbor in Splashtown. I had their nachos. Aunt Tammy and I shared them after we got done with the water attractions there. And then we had Rudy's Barbecue, Rudy's BBQ, which is great. And on the 4th of July, I had Sonic with my cousin, Christian, a.k.a. the Road Runner 556. And then the next day, we went to Austin, Texas. But before I went there, I went over to Schlitterbahn to see their mascot. It was on a Friday, but he wasn't out. But I went there the next day. He was out! That's right! The mascot of Schlitterbahn, Shotzi! I finally got to see him after 5 years. I never got to see him before. I mean, I was hoping he would be at Galveston Island, but he wasn't there. But I found out he was in New Braunfels. That's where he's at. That's right, the original water park in New Braunfels, Texas. And then we went up to Austin and had P. Terry's Burger Stand. It's a really nice place. And the next day after that, after I found Shotzi, we went to a little place called the Spud Ranch. I had me a brisket sandwich on Texas toast with a Dr. Pepper, and oh my God, you guys, it was delicious. It was great. If you go to Texas, you got to try brisket. It is amazingly good. And then on Sunday, I went to James, Coney Island with my cousin Christian, the Roadrunner 556. I've never been to that place before. Usually I eat hot dogs on Sunday, so not a big deal to me, not really. And then on Sunday night, we had dinner at Las Cascadas. The last time I was at Las Cascadas was in 5 years. 2019, 20, 21, 22, 2019, 2020, 21, 21, 22, 23, 24. 5 years ago. So, yeah. And I also got to experience my first hurricane. Hurricane Beryl. And oh my God, you guys, being from the north, I have never, ever seen anything like it. Lots of wind, lots of rain, lots of damage and debris. Oh my God. And Uncle Chris and Christian was getting their generator working to get the electric back in the house. Unfortunately, they lost cable. I don't know when they were going to get that fixed. So yeah. So, yep. That was my trip. I had a great time, but all good times at the end. So I flew back on Tuesday, the 9th. I flew back from Houston to Pittsburgh. I took the gray line from the airport to the Pfeiffer terminal, and then I took the purple line back to the Evansdale McDonald's station where my apartment's at, and I walked back, and I had me some pizza from Papa John's. So it was a great trip, and I'd like to take the time to thank everybody who is involved in my trip this year with the Roadrunner 556, and I'll be back in the wintertime to celebrate Rudolph's 60th birthday at SeaWorld San Antonio with my Aunt Kelly, with my Aunt Kelly, and my Aunt Tammy, Uncle Chris, and Christian. We're going to have a birthday celebration for Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. It's going to be great. So I hope you'll stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in another video soon enough. So take care, everybody. Have a great day, and yeah, happy trails, y'all.